Hey guys, Seattle Beats here. Welcome to Ori and the Blind Forest, an Xbox One exclusive title coming at you from Moon Studios. This game is very neat and creative. I've enjoyed myself a lot playing through it, and I'm going to share with you guys all the pros and cons I've came across so far. Ori starts off as a beautifully unique style of work. It just makes you feel good inside. That sort of Disney animated movie Glee. I love these hidden gems in video games. The expression able to be shown through artwork and animation is incredible. This game is an emotional roller coaster ride, but every foot of game I crossed made it all worth it. I'm usually so unaffected by video games unless it's multiplayer or leaderboards, but this game's amazing art style and emotional effect will keep you coming back for hours. Ori's emotional effect isn't necessarily going to make you cry, but it'll definitely make you feel. The utopian feel of this beautiful world is short-lived though. You don't really get the happy utopia vibe as a regular feel throughout the game. Unfortunately, it turns more into a dystopian future, but what I will say is at least the gameplay and controls keep giving you that utopian feeling, mainly because the controller layout just flows so perfectly. Some platformers' controls just feel clunky and out of order, but Ori and the Blind Forest's controls feel perfect. So yeah, if you speak with anyone about the controls, they'll always be under the pros of this game. But anyways, as you progress through the first beginning stages of gameplay, you witness why things went horribly wrong. Ori loses her strength, but is soon brought another chance as the Tree of Life uses its last ounces of power to save her. After you encounter the main antagonist, the gameplay really picks up and you get addicted. The beginning really just helps you wrap your mind around the large story surrounding this mysterious world. I'd say the majority of you will be pleasantly surprised with this. The gameplay is taught in a good paced manner where you don't feel like they treat you like an idiot or feel like you're being pushed out the door too quick. Everything is presented great and it's easy to learn, but as most of you guys know about games like these, they're always easy to learn but definitely hard to master. That formula doesn't change for this game, but everything else feels new, fresh, and exciting. I'm honestly bewildered by what a small indie studio can do with this game. It makes me wonder what their secret is. What's in the drinking water over at Moon Studios, that's all I'm saying. The further you get into this game, the harder it gets. It's honestly a huge jump from the difficulty at the beginning of the game, but I'd say it transitions slow enough that it isn't overwhelming. Now games like Dark Souls and Bloodborne, those are good examples of game and mental devastation. Ori is challenging, but it won't give you a mental breakdown like the From Software games will. But I honestly believe that the hardest parts of Ori are the best parts, mainly because it moves so fast that there's no time to be bored. I'd say you could call this a platformer on steroids. If you're good at timing, you'll be great at this. It's all about your timing of jumps and using all your skill abilities. Then I'd say you'd be a force to be reckoned with that your enemies won't want to ever be in front of. Oh yeah, and don't forget your save points. There's no autosave, it's dependent on you being smart enough to save yourself. Remember, get pulled into the game but not too much because then all your progress will be gone. No happy campers after that. Trust me, I've experienced this crap firsthand. Through the ability tree and hidden secrets throughout the game, you really unlock tons of cool creative moves. It's really mixing things up, and that's very challenging when their button layout is just a small selection of controls. I think that's why it's so impressive that the controls don't feel clunky. The controls kinda remind me of Trials Fusion. Now don't freak out, these are definitely totally different games, but they both use very few buttons but somehow keep their games fresh and interesting by being able to do so much with so little. This is probably my favorite single-player game of the year so far. I really don't have anything that bad to say about it. And it's hard to believe with the way games have been lately that I don't, but I really don't have anything to complain about. So guys, through all that I've played of Ori and the Blind Forest so far, I've absolutely loved this game. I think it's one of my favorite single-player games that I've played in all of 2015. Last week when I played Pool Nation FX, I thought that game was great, but Ori and the Blind Forest blew me out of the water. It's $15 and it's on Xbox One. If you have an Xbox One, pick up this game. It's amazing, and this game definitely gets my approval. Thanks for watching. Please like and share.